This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Wow,
Hello.
What a show we had today,
I know.
guys. We went all-American when we decided to chat with Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that was...
We find out what it means when a man has a face full of makeup. Sean, we find out the term for that.
Yes, I'll remember that for life.
Sean had been wondering. Yeah.
She joins us as well. There's a bit of a hint that she might be taking a bit of time out, but she'll tell us all about
That's
that.
a bit more than a hint, I would think. Plus, Scott Cam joined us as well from the block. We find out all about Phillip Island.
Yeah, that was great, but he was talking about some contraptions he built in the shower, and he was talking about he loved a dart back in the day.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird when you go out these days and see people smoking?
I
Because
know.
sometimes out of nowhere you do see them, but it's
Or when you go
such
to
a
other
contrast.
countries where they're allowed to smoke inside, in restaurants and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
what is
My
happening?
favourite thing was when I was in Amsterdam and you'd be walking down the street and everyone has got like a 90-foot joint in their hands, right? So everyone's just smoking up a storm. And then if someone walks past with a cigarette, everyone
they're
goes...
horrified.
Frowns out there.
They get angry at you. You can literally
You've
be
gotta
like
have
sucking on a
standards.
bucket bong and they're all fine. And then like, if you pull out like a Stradbroke, you're a demon.
Winnie Blue.
We're going to talk about your new pants as well today, Sean, because that was very impressive. And I think that we should really 5 rounds as well, because 5 rounds has been so
Going off.
exciting.
Sean Darcy dropped in as well,
Yeah.
and we had a crack at him for being a dirty, stinking liar.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan,
My world's amazing.
Nat
It's not crazy.
and Sean.
No, that's definitely not crazy.
Nova 937.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Wow, guys.
Here we are. It's Thursday. What a time to be alive.
Can we talk about what's happening with Sean? He's walked in
Strutted,
boldly,
some might say.
Bold.
wearing some new slacks.
Yes. Went into Myer yesterday because I did promise you guys that I would come up with a new pair.
Well, yeah.
Because there was a situation that arose, I thought, no, I've got to go.
Rose. I informed Sean that his pants were the same as somebody else's pants, and Sean was not happy with the person's pants, which I was comparing Sean's pants
yeah.
to.
The
So then
pants
Sean
comparison
realised those
was not
pants had to be
acceptable.
thrown into the Grand Canyon while on fire.
We should point out, too, that Sean has given in and succumbed and is now wearing long pants.
Oh, yeah.
It's only for another week because of my issue with the cold.
Because of your nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then you can like get your shorts back on and then get another one.
See how it works? This thing that you've had for like 3 weeks now.
Great idea, Sean. Great idea.
Yeah.
So Sean's gone for a what pant have we got?
Oh, they're an industry pant name.
He's gone down to industry.
Yeah, and when I was there at Myer yesterday, I was all a bit. I like to get in and out because it's not my thing. So I go in there with the purpose. I grab 2 pairs of pants, and before I saw the lady, and I was like, yeah, right, I'll go and speak to her for her opinion.
Yes.
But I'll just try these on right sizing. So I'll go in, these a bit big. I'll walk out, and then the chick had disappeared. So I was in limbo for so long because I
Just
can't make a
standing there
decision.
Yeah.
Procrastinating, arguing with myself. Should I do it? Should I just walk out?
so much
If the guys, if I wear the same pants, they'll judge me tomorrow,
Yeah,
and
we
I'll judge
would've.
myself.
So what was the toss up? Why were you
Well, I
concerned?
had a lighter pair of pants like yours,
Yes,
Nathan.
like a
They
light
had
grey.
Yeah, and they had a things that said comfort fit.
Oh.
That feels
You
like
love
you're giving
comfort
in,
and
doesn't
fit.
it, though?
It did feel like I was giving in, and I didn't know whether I should get them.
There's a lot of
always-
spandex in the comfort fit,
You
isn't
always
there?
get the comfort fit.
Yeah.
My favourite pant these days is anything with an elastic waist. I don't know. Just with a button, to me, it's just like being shackled. It's like being shackled
get
with a
it.
straight jacket on.
I get
it's
it.
too much. But you know what, though?
You've gone cuffed at the ankle.
You've gone
still.
cuffed at the ankle, and that is showing your age. It's not about the cuffed at the ankle long pant with a skinny leg now. You've got to have a bit of room in your legs.
I think it's about whatever I wear, and I'll make it look good.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
will.
is that
You
what
know.
you're doing now?
Yeah.
When are you going to start?
Is it?
Okay, just close your eyes for a second.
Okay.
And we'll
Tell
start.
me when you're doing it.
3, 2, 1.
Nah, tell me when you're doing it.
No, hold on. I'll start again. Okay, close your eyes
Okay,
this time.
okay. All right,
3,
yeah.
2, 1.
Nah,
No.
still look like
It's not happening.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
I've got an idea, Sean.
What's that?
So you owe me $25, right?
correct.
So there's another $25 here with this 50.
Yeah.
What if I use this $25 to search the World Wide Web to find you something really great, a present? Because it's normally how you buy presents. You get presents because your family spends your money to buy your presents. So why don't I spend?
You spend my money to... Can you buy me something?
Yeah, no, I will.
$25 is going to buy you a lot on
$25. Sean, if I do a deep dive into Timo, I'll come up with some gold for you.
Righto, done.
Done?
Yeah, stuff.
How exciting! Oh,
okay.
shopping!
Arseless chaps again.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid. Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
Here we go. Time to put some people in the running for this amazing prize package. We're talking $20,000 tax-free. That's
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
We're talking a 2024 Suzuki Swift
We
Hybrid.
are.
That's nice.
That's
And we're
nice.
talking a trip for two to New York City to see Troy Sivan and Madison Square Garden.
Nathan said he loves the Square Garden. Tara, good
Joe.
morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, Tara.
Tara.
You've done it. We can hear your voice. You're in with a shot to take this entire thing out.
Perfect.
Tara, we've been having a really great time speaking to people about the things that they've won and the best thing that they've ever won. You got anything for us?
I was actually a Japanese exchange student thanks to a scholarship.
Yeah.
You won a scholarship.
So I went over when I was 15. It was my first international trip.
Amazing.
And I went without my family or anything like that. Never flown on a plane. And we competed, like we had to do camps and things like that amongst 55,000 people, you know, from all different places in Australia.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I was one of the lucky ones that got a scholarship through them.
Wow. That's amazing.
So did you go and stay with a local family when you were there?
Yeah.
How hard was
I was
that?
in the...
Yep.
It was difficult. I was in the Yamaguchi prefecture, and my parents just about had a heart attack when they found out I was staying in a monastery.
I would think that'd be the safest place for you, to be honest.
in a monastery.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
speak
wild.
Japanese fluently?
I used to, not
Yeah.
so much anymore since life's gone on and having kids and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was a straight A in Japanese, so...
Yeah, amazing. My
My
cousin was a
culture shock.
Rotary exchange to Japan, and she stayed with she was there for a year. She stayed with quite a wealthy family, and when they left, they just showered her with money,
Yeah.
and she couldn't refuse it because it's rude
Yeah.
to refuse
Yeah.
a gift. She came
Yeah.
home with thousands of dollars.
My
thousands.
my brother, whenever we go on holidays, he'd hook up with a girl at the resort. His one girlfriend was, I think it's Tuami, and she was from
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
And so my brother had like a romance. She didn't speak a lick of English, but they just got with each other the entire time we were in Bali. And then she just kept on sending him these beautiful origami stalks
Oh,
in the
beautiful.
mail afterwards with her tiny, beautiful Japanese writing.
yeah.
So neat. Yeah, so
That's
What an
unreal.
experience. Thanks, Tara. You're in the running. Caitlin's in Inaloo. Hello.
Hi, morning.
Hey,
Hi,
Caitlin.
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 Where did you go on exchange, Caitlin?
Hi, Caitlin.
That's not that exciting.
I know. Tell us about the best thing you've ever won, Caitlin.
I don't think I've ever won anything.
Nothing,
Ever?
really.
Nothing.
Ever?
Not one thing.
Jeez.
No, very boring.
That sucks. But
Wow, what a loser.
But then again, that might mean that this is your chance.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Probably not.
Probably sure.
She hasn't won anything
Well-
previously. I reckon it goes well for everybody
No.
else who's in the draw.
That suggests she's due. Come on.
Okay,
We're
sorry.
being positive. Good luck, Caitlin.
No.
Thank you.
Meg's in tapping. Good morning, Meg.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're wonderful, Meg.
What is it? What's the thing you won?
I unfortunately haven't won anything either.
Nothing.
Meg,
Talking about.
it's your game, buddy. People tell me it's really easy to win stuff.
Not even like $2 on a scratchy.
No.
Not even like, did you even like have some success on a skill tester?
No. I'm
No.
a very unlucky person.
Sweetheart.
But I love that you
Sorry, there's
know
another
you're
one out.
unlucky, but you keep
Harry.
entering competitions.
Straight through the shredder.
Her entry's wasting space in the barrel.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it seems
it's not
like
going to
it
get
is.
chosen anyway.
How's she going to turn this around unless she's in it? So you're in it, Meg. Good luck.
All right, let's
Give
finish
it a
off.
lot of
Let's
luck.
finish
Sticky
off
taping that one
everyone.
together, Harry.
Let's finish off with Yaz.
The only
Hi,
way's
Yaz.
up.
The only way's up.
Hello, Yaz.
Morning, guys. How you going?
Hey, wonderful, Yaz.
What have you ever won, Yaz?
Album of the year.
God. Nothing.
Nothing.
I wish. Nothing at all.
Not even thinking back
I'm
to
not that
school
lucky.
days, Yaz.
Oh, don't know. I had won some scratches and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. The best thing in life, I guess, got a nice family. That's a winner, isn't it?
Oh,
Really?
All my kids are healthy and stuff.
Oh,
so,
Okay, that's a winner.
You're
That's
too
so
nice.
positive.
Harry's shredding your entry.
Hey, Yaz, I just want to let you know, your song "The Only Way Is Up" was
Yeah.
the anthem to my Jump Rope for Heart squad time because
Yes.
that was
Your
one of the
routine
really?
was for that.
Our
yeah.
routine was to Yaz's "The Only Way Is Up."
was such a
and
positive
to be
song.
honest,
for heart.
I-
Oh my God,
yes.
those days.
I was in the exhibition squad. I'd travel around school. Imagine how cool I was.
Old Skippy over there.
Hey, right now we
Yeah.
do a triple under.
Yeah, Nathan and Milko just hanging out all the time.
Yeah, officially in the running for Nova's cash car and a star. Good luck.
I believe I got through. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're not going to win, but
You can also get
she
an
told us she
extra
doesn't win.
entry into the draw. Make sure you register via the Nova Player, and Ross will give you more chances after 9 o'clock.
way is up, baby.
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
She's got the book. She's got the book. She's got the book. She's got the book. And I go la 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 la. She's got the book. Invest in your child's future with the Wise School Ready program, helping children under 5 flourish through early literacy and language development. Search the Y Early Learning.
We announced yesterday that for Book Week next Friday, we're going to be doing our show from Cudale Primary
So
School.
good.
which is
Nice little
pretty
kids'
awesome.
school.
Wait.
We'll be
Yeah.
taking $5,000 with us as
Yes.
a donation towards the school.
Yes, we've been securing all of our guests and working out what we're going to do for the day. But there's been one person that put their hand up and said, I want to be at Book Week. I need to be at Book Week, she says. And she goes, and I know that the traffic will be good for us to get there. Hello, T.
Hi.
You want to come to Book Week?
Yeah, definitely. I want to get amongst it for sure.
So, do you have a favourite character that you're going to dress as? Have you decided on a
I
costume?
haven't decided. I was Googling last night and trying to decide on my costume, but I don't know whether I should let the listeners maybe choose.
Oh.
Cool idea.
There's a lot of sick people out there. I think this is good.
Because I have no idea, but I want it to be good. So
Well, I mean, look at her. She's
I know.
basically a Disney princess.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
I mean, you could literally
Elsa
put
vibes.
anything like that on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
the
for
Elsa
sure.
vibes
Yeah.
as
Big
well.
if it was Elsa would be cool.
Elsa would
Yeah.
be
But
good.
I feel like it's a bit overdone, you know.
Sure.
Yeah,
So-
what else?
Well,
what are
Nathan
you
went as
feeling?
Harry Potter last year, though.
I did go as Harry
So,
Potter,
you know,
and I
it's a
looked,
classic.
But then
Go
again, I
as
did look
Hermione.
like Kris Jenner.
You
This
did.
wig on, that was
Stop.
Kris Jenner's hair.
Yeah.
Classic.
Well, so, is there one book that stands out to you as your all-time favourite? Not that you necessarily have to dress as something for that,
When
but
I
talking
was
children's
growing
literature.
up, I mean, I did love the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I was a big Harry Potter fan for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Other than that,
What about going in something from the Donna Hay cookbook?
A spatula or something.
I thought a dish, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
We're just workshopping things.
yeah, just brainstorming.
yeah. I mean,
We'll work on that.
she can go as like a cherry tomato chutney.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a great
that's
idea.
easy to pull off.
I love chutney. All right, well, I think about you.
Okay, so T's going a jar of chutney.
He's going as a jar of chutney. Sean, what are you going as? Do you have you had any thoughts?
No, because I found a new TV show. Took my attention away yesterday.
What's the new TV
Well,
show?
It's the Mayor of Kingstown.
Then why don't you go as the mayor of Kingstown?
Because it's not a book.
Doesn't matter. Nothing is usually rocks up a book, wait.
Yeah, it was just a blue suit with a white shirt and a black tie.
And kids would love that. You're right, Sean. Sean's going as the mayor of Kingstown.
His favourite book.
The kids
you.
are all going to be, oh my God, can I line up with the mayor of Kingstown?
Get my picture
Look at
taken
his
with him.
costume. It's so magical.
I guess you're going as the cat in the hat again.
Again.
All right, great. The mayor of Kingstown and a jar of chutney.
Beautiful.
Book week. Don't you wish that you were the winning school?
I know, right?
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Jab, ducks under, the body to the head. It's all over. 5 rounds.
UFC 305 has arrived in Perth. Last tickets available for Sunday, plus free public events from Thursday. Visit ufc.com/Perth for all the info.
All right, we're about to play 5 rounds. 6 callers going to battle it out to win their spot in tomorrow's draw to win this ultimate UFC 305 VIPP experience, valued at over $22,000.
Not to be sneezed at. First round's going to see Mel and John go head to head. We'll start with you, Mel. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Fantastic, Mel. Are you a fan of the UFC?
No, but my child is.
Right.
So you'll be winning it for your son, I'm guessing.
Or daughter.
Oh,
Don't make
sexist, Sean.
judgments.
I was right.
Doesn't matter though. John, how are you?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, good. John, UFC, talk to me.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan. There
Yeah,
you go.
been watching it for years.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to see it live?
Yes, I think it was the first time it was here in Perth.
Yeah.
I went to go see it.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you pay to watch it at your house, or do you go around to a friend's house that's paid for it?
Friends if possible.
It's always one
He's
friend.
Scottish, as tight as any.
Exactly, that's right. All right, so in the first round, it's going to be Mel v. John. We're going to ask you a question. If you know the answer, buzz in with your name. You get it right, you're through to the next round. Get it wrong, and your opponent goes through. Let's test your buzzers. Mel?
Mel?
John?
John.
They're working, guys.
Round one.
Round one is words.
Here we go. When answering this question, you must pronounce the word correctly.
Yeah, Sean? Yes, now ask the question.
That was good. Which super long word was made famous in the Mary Poppins film?
Mel?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Mel, you're through to round two, where you're going to take on Addie from Netherlands. Morning, Addie.
Morning, how are you?
Hey, Addie. Addie, big UFC fan?
Oh yeah, super fan, man.
Mate,
Super fan, love it.
and the access that you'll get this weekend
Yeah,
is
this is amazing.
unbelievable.
Addie.
All right,
Oh man,
let's test your buzzer, Addie.
Addie.
It's working.
Round two.
Round two, everybody, is music. Now, here is your question. In celebration of the Paris Olympics, we would like you to name this popular song which is being performed in French. Play it.
Addie.
Addie?
Addie?
Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
Hey, brilliant effort, Addie. Well
Jeez.
done.
Addie, one step
through
closer.
to round three. We're going to take on Maria from Eden Hill. Good morning, Maria.
Morning.
Hey, Maria.
Big UFC fan, Maria?
Oh, my son-in-law is, so...
Son-in-law. Oh,
Trying
this
to-
will make you the greatest mother-in-law of all time.
Trying to win some points there, hey? Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
Maria, let's test your buzzer. Maria?
Maria.
Okay.
Maria.
Round three.
Welcome to round three, where the category is riddles.
Which is in the UFC match.
Riddles,
Yes.
famously.
Totally
Okay,
good.
here is your riddle. What gets wetter the more it dries?
Addie.
Addie?
Towel.
Yeah!
Oh, he's good.
God,
he's
Addie's
good.
just springing in the corner, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
ready to
he's
go.
bobbing
He's
and
like,
weaving.
duck.
I know. Addie, you're through to round four. We're going to take on Courtney from Canningvale. Good morning, Courtney.
Morning. How you guys doing today?
Hi,
Oh,
we're
we're
great,
awesome,
Courtney.
Courtney.
Talk to us about your love of the UFC. Is it for you or is it for somebody else?
It's for my husband.
What an amazing
wife.
wife. Meeting these great
Yeah,
wives
he's
this
at
week.
work and I'm in Perth as well.
Yeah. What, do you want to test your buzzer, Courtney?
Courtney?
Yep, working well.
Round four.
Round for everybody is numbers.
Ooh, numbers.
Here is your question. What number do you get if you add the number of Snow White's dwarf friends to the number of gold medals won by Australia at the Paris Olympics?
Addie.
Addie?
Courtney?
25.
Good!
Addie, you are up and about. I tell you what.
Can
you're
he
doing
do it? I didn't know. Can he go all the way?
to round five.
Will the UFC actually be as thrilling as this?
Addie, you're taking on Danielle from Hillary's. Good morning, Danielle.
Morning, guys.
Hi,
How you
honey.
going?
Oh,
Wonderful, Danielle. Who would you be playing for, Danielle? Yourself or somebody else?
No, my husband goes to these UFC breakfast clubs
Yes.
every few weeks.
Yes.
So I'm playing for him. Well, he claims
Are you
they
sure
go there
he
and watch
does?
UFC. And
He claims.
they watch UFC all day. They get home about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
But they got, you call it a breakfast, UFC breakfast club, he calls it.
Or he's
they're
having a great
completely
affair.
sourced.
Could go either
Natalie.
way. Let's test your buzzer, Danielle.
Danielle.
Okay.
Here is your question.
This is the most important round. This is the UFC round.
Oh, okay.
Here it is. Who was the first South African-born UFC champion in history? Israel Adesanya or Dricus du Plessis?
Addie.
Danielle.
Addie.
Addie.
Dricus du Plessis.
Yes. You've done it. You've
Israel
done it,
originally
Addie.
from Nigeria.
That's
So a bit
right.
of
Addie, you are through to tomorrow's draw. You've got a 1 in 5 shot at winning the ultimate UFC 305 VIPP experience. That's 2 premium tickets to UFC 305 on Sunday, 3 nights of accommodation and a behind-the-scenes meet and greet,
And
as
a
well
whole
as
lot more.
going to the weigh-ins and everything.
Yeah.
We're going to be drawing it tomorrow, Addie, but you're in the draw. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You're a power player
I have to
today.
say, I really enjoyed the winners from this week. We are just going to draw someone out, but I would love to see the winners then battle it out. You know what I mean? Oh.
In a cage.
In a cage.
Yes, bring
Just
that
like
on.
doing riddles at each other.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
The Voice premieres Monday night, 7:30 on Channel 7 and 7 and Plus. And we had the opportunity before the show this morning to catch up with Adam Lambert.
Yeah, we did.
Let's have a listen.
Hi, Adam Lambert.
Hi, how are you?
We're good.
We can't see your beautiful face, though.
I know, and I'm sure you've got your mug made up.
No makeup today, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you're a handsome cat anyway, so you've got us covered.
It's the
Well,
best thing.
thank
It's the
you.
best thing
Thank
I've learned
you.
off of RuPaul's Drag Race, which means your mug's painted, Sean. So,
Oh, the mug, yeah.
So if that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mug is done.
Yeah, we say you beat your mug.
You beat
Yes,
your
we
mug.
You beat our
Your
face. You
mug.
beat your face. Yeah, exactly.
And Adam, you are beat. Can your makeup, right? Do you do that yourself, or do you fly one of the RuPaul girls around with you or something? Because it is beat.
No, I definitely do it myself. It's part of my process.
Really? Wow.
So does that,
Yeah.
that gets you in the zone to perform?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely,
does
100%.
So does that translate to mean that you can actually do art on canvas? Because it is painting.
I can actually. I do like to paint. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself incredible at it, but it's really fun. Sitting down with color and texture, it's like therapeutic.
Adam, I went to a design school, right? So I had to, the first time that I walked into a life drawing class, we were shocked because there was nude models there, and we were like, oh my God, there's a penis. And they told us to bring in a prop, so I brought in an acoustic guitar. I didn't play, I just had one. My dad got it for me on sale. So I walked in, and then the naked man's walked over and he grabbed my guitar, and then he just sat there, and then he just like playing it, and all I could see was his penis smushing all over. And the people in live drawing lessons, the models, they're usually people you don't want to see with their clothes off.
Right. Well, so then you did him a favor, and you did everybody in the class a favor.
Yeah,
there you go.
I tell you what.
Did you let him keep the guitar?
That guitar was beat in its own way.
Hey, Adam, I was wondering in your time that you spent in Sydney when you came over earlier this year to Australia, did you get to stay in one particular place? Did you get to experience much of New South Wales?
I stayed on Bondi Beach, which was the weather was beautiful. It was perfect out. I had a really cool spot with a big terrace patio thing. So I sat out in the sun a lot. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, let me know this, because I was wondering when you would come to Australia. So do they present 4 Airbnbs for you and then you choose which one you like, or do they tell you where you're staying, or do you choose, or what's the deal? Because that would be very important.
No, they give you a little. They give you a flat fee for the whole thing, and you just find your own spot.
How exciting!
Do you find your own local coffee shops and places to have breakfast and all this, and do people bother you?
Not really. People in Australia are pretty relaxed. I have to say, it's like y'all don't really make too much of a fuss, which is nice. I felt like I could just hang out for the most part. Occasionally there's paparazzi, but there was one. I was in Bondi Beach one day, and some guy came up to me, some older gentleman, and he was very nice, but he walked up to me and he goes, "Hi, aren't you that guy?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Don't you know who I am?" And I said, "No."
Who was it?
I wonder.
Was it anyone?
I don't remember his name, but I guess he's some sort of local
It was Russell Crowe, wasn't it?
Person.
He's a local
No, it
government
was not
person.
Russell Crowe. No, but he did name drop Russell Crowe. I mean, that was one of the people he name dropped, and then he tried to name drop everybody he'd ever met. I was just like, "Get me out of this restaurant."
Well, now he's added your name to the list, and that time.
And now I'm on the list.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
going to be his opening line to his next
Yeah, to the
celebrity he
next
sees
one.
down at Bondi. Yeah.
Hey, Adam, do you see your career as being a trailblazer to what, say, a young Troye Sivan is doing right now? Because he comes from Perth, so we're very proud of Troye Sivan. But do you see that you sort of stepped the way after Idol for artists like him to now be able to put out queer music, but for everybody to enjoy?
I mean, I think I was definitely part of like a wave, like an early wave in 2009. There wasn't a lot of queer people in the music, like in pop music at that moment. So I definitely think that I was part of a wave of people that were kind of banging the door down a bit and trying to, and proving a point that like, hey, you know what, there's an audience for this, and it's not just niche. There are people in the mainstream that are ready to hear pop music from a gay man. And so, yeah, I mean, Troy's brilliant. I think his career is really fantastic. And there's a handful of really, really stellar performers right now that are, LGBTQ that are existing in a space where it's not really an issue anymore. Whereas in 2009, it was, but in 2009, it was like such a talking point. It was like all anybody wanted to talk about. Whenever I would do an interview, it was like, that was the center of it. So I'm glad that things have sort of like, broadened and become more of an open playing field now.
I mean, Elton John did a good job of it too.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
He did, he did. I mean, the thing that was great about Elton is that Elton was, he already had a ton of success before he came out.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the big difference is now you're seeing artists that are out right away.
Hey, Adam, I wanted to ask you, obviously, about The Voice. And we've spoken to a few judges over the last, I reckon probably more so the last 3 or 4 years. We've kind of focused on this. When we've seen some amazing amateurs get up, I guess, that have enormous talent.
Incredible
We
voices.
wondered why they haven't been able to translate that and put music out and become household names in a lot of sense out of The Voice. And you've been able to do that in 2009, like you said, on another show. But how do you then get from being put out there in the public to be able to then make a career out of it?
It's really hard to say, to be honest. The music industry is like ever changing so rapidly that like no one really knows what the formula is anymore or how to actually break an artist. Some of it's sort of by chance, if it catches on, it catches on. It also costs money. I mean, it's expensive, to rent a studio, to produce music, to record it, to market it. It's not cheap. And so I think, in order to really hit it hard as an artist with a big campaign, you got to have backing. And that's also not easy to secure. So it's a tricky business, to be honest. It's really tricky.
Hey, Adam, one of my favourite TV shows of all time, and I'm pretty sure it would be one of yours as well, is Schitt's Creek.
I love Schitt's Creek. I love it.
What Dan and Eugene Levy did with that was absolutely amazing. But one of my favourite episodes, which isn't really me because I don't really click with musicals, is the Chicago episode where you are going to be
Cabaret.
Yeah, with Cabaret. Cabaret, and you're going to be playing the MC. You're the MC on Broadway. Is that right?
Yeah, I literally start rehearsal on Monday.
Wow.
So I'm just about to get into it, and it is so exciting. I'm like incredibly excited. I grew up doing musical theater. I did theater all through my 20s before I did American Idol, and I haven't been on stage in a musical in 15 years. So this is like
wild.
Coming back. It's coming back to like a childhood dream into something that I like my first love. It's like getting back together with a high school sweetheart. It feels really good.
And I have to say that the promo shots look amazing. Yeah. The styling that you're going for in this version looks absolutely brilliant. And the
That's
MC
a great role
I don't know. The MC is the biggest role.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is the showman role.
Well, Adam, with that, when you first tried out an Idol, was I reading something that Simon thought that you might have been a bit too theatrical rather than being maybe a pop star at the time?
That was what he said. Yeah, whatever that meant. I don't know if it was like code for something. I always felt like it might have been code for
I think you came out when you came out dressed as a cat.
Yeah,
that's a bit too Lloyd Webber for us.
It might have been code for like you're a big old queen, and I remember being like, yes I am.
But Randy Jackson was waiting for his weight behind you.
Yeah.
Hey, so during this season of The Voice, have you seen, honestly, Adam Lambert, speak to us honestly because we trust you. Have you seen somebody that is going to legitimately make a career? Do you think is there someone that's got the goods?
I think there's a few, I think, I remember sitting there with my back turned thinking, these voices are bananas. There was some real extreme talent. And that's the thing, too. Like you were asking me earlier about the music industry is that, I wish that talent was enough.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. That's what I love about The Voice is that it puts talent in the first priority position. Like, it's like, do they sound great or not? Yeah. And I love that we focus on their instrument first before anything else. So I really think that there's some incredibly talented people on the show this year. And yeah, I mean, the rest of it's sort of a game of fate. You know, you have to sort of, it's fate and it's also work ethic. Like, you know, you got to bustle, you got to work your butt off in order to make it in this business. But I definitely saw some really ambitious, very talented people on that stage.
Hey, Adam, when you are sitting in that chair waiting for them, you know, you hear the footsteps, they walk out, they start singing. How much of an influence is the audience? Because the audience can see them. Yeah. How much are they influencing your decision?
They're not really.
Yeah. So you just ignore if they're screaming or whatever, or they go nuts for somebody, and you. They
tend to be so excited to be there. They gotta go nuts for everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're just purely going off the what you hear in their voice. Yeah,
I definitely peek over, and the other three coaches, that is something that I definitely pay attention to, because if I'm the only one feeling it, it may cause me to sort of second guess myself. But I've never really been much of a follower, so I tend to sort of follow my own path.
No, but I get that though. Sometimes I go shopping and then there's like a rack of shirts and I see they're on sale and none of them are moved and I like them and I go, why has no one else bought them?
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes there was definitely singers on the show where I just felt like, you know what, like maybe these other coaches don't get it, but I get it. Yeah. And I am going to take a chance.
Yeah, and I'm the lead singer of Queen.
Yes, exactly.
Is that how you pitch to the artists you want on your team, Adam?
I pitched differently to every single one. I mean, it's a customized pitch.
Yeah. Was I reading that you throw your shoes at them?
If someone was really, really, really mad talented, I have this tendency to throw a boot. Yeah, I throw a shoe, which is like a classic thing that, you know, people do if you're really, really, really good.
Okay. Yeah.
You get a shoe thrown at you.
That's how you know you're good.
Right.
Yeah. Footwear comes flying.
It's never happened to me.
Well, Adam, what you've done is amazing. I mean, and it's proof in the fact, and there's only a fair few, a small amount of people that have done it, people that have appeared to us from a talent show and now gone full circle, and now they're judging a talent show, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
so
incredible.
I can't wait to see you with a beaten mug on TV.
Yeah.
Very excited.
The Voice Premier.
The mug will be beat. The fashion is sitting.
I'm going to throw a shoe.
The face is sitting.
7:30 Monday night on Channel 7 and 7 Plus, The Voice, featuring Adam Lambert. Thanks for joining us this morning, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
And you guys be sure to check out my new EP Afters. It's on streaming now.
Already had a look at it this morning. Thanks. So yeah.
Check it out. Yeah. Pump it up loud. It'll make you sweat.
Okay.
Get on you, Adam.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Thanks, mate.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
He's right here, everybody. The man, the block.
Put the tools down, Scotty.
That's right. The block is back. It's back.
Yeah.
We're loving it. Sunday night is the next episode where we can see at 7 o'clock.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Scotty.
Do you know what? I haven't been here for a couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah,
I know.
Has it been that? I feel like we see you regularly because of the block, but no, it's been a couple of years.
I've been coming in here for years and years, and then I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah.
So I feel as though we've missed each other for a long time.
Have you noticed the studio changed?
No.
It's a lot more screens.
I did. I noticed it. I noticed the Reno. It looks great.
But this studio, though, Scotty, I mean, you're on a very quality show like The Block, but I feel like this Reno in this studio feels like changing rooms. It feels like someone down the road.
There's a lot of tech here. You've got like 50 cameras.
Yeah, no.
There is too. You know, one of the things, though, we're like The Block because we run out of money. So if you see our office, nothing's changed and those walls out there. Like, how much would they cost to bloody change?
Can I say,
we spend it all on the bathroom.
That really throws you off when you go and looking at a home open and then the house has been amazingly renovated. Then you get going down there and suddenly the tiles turn brown.
Yeah,
it's the old ones. Look, I was just talking about this the other day. If you're going to buy a house and you want to renovate it to sell, you really just do the kitchen.
Yes,
you do
magic,
the things. Yeah,
and then you do maybe an outdoor kitchen, so the kitchen leads onto the backyard with an outdoor pizza oven and that sort of thing. Then people see the lifestyle, and they go, "Oh, I'm going to do the bathroom up myself."
Yeah, right.
Until they get to do the bathroom.
Because for me, straight away, you just go, "That's going to be a lot of money." You know what I have learnt a lot about, and I fear a lot because of The Block, and that is just the idea of waterproofing.
Yes,
because like say in my bathroom, right? So say in my bathroom, like I think I want to put like a shelf up there. I always wonder, wait, would that break the film of the waterproofing, or would there be even film there near my basin? Would there be?
You know what, mate? Never ever drill into your bathroom.
Never drill into any part of your bathroom.
Only because you don't know where the pipes are.
Yeah.
You hit a pipe, disaster.
Yeah,
right.
You got to chip all the tiles away, then you got to re-waterproof and. rah. You got to get to it. You know? I don't drill through. So whenever I'm building a bathroom, I take 30 photos before the walls go up. So I can see.
So you know where everything is.
So I know where all the pipes
Can I
are.
say something? When I was getting my place built, right, and the builder that did mine was absolutely amazing, but when the bathroom was done, I did say I would love a shower shelf there underneath the shower, you know, that area. And
do you mean like a ledge to sit on? Is that what you mean?
No,
you need something
just
to
like
put
a
your
little
shampoo.
there was nothing to put your shampoo and stuff in. I said I'd like one there, and then I said I'm going to have to find a stick-on one though, and he goes no, we can drill into it, and I said but what about the waterproof membrane?
Yeah, that's right. The thing about that waterproof membrane is you've got to be so... As long as you're above the waterline, you're all right. You know, like if you're down low on the floor, no.
Okay.
But if you're
So we're probably... Where I am, it's probably like here.
Can you go around to his house and do it, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Have you got any time today?
Yeah, put that morning tea aside, Scotty. And
I'm going to tell you a great story about a shower. Reece says when I was a bachelor living with me mate Carmo, we shared, and I... Back in the day, many years ago, I was on the darts, you know, because I used to put them on my cereal. I loved them. and I used to have a beer in the shower every night when I got home because I was filthy.
It's a shower beer. It's a thing.
And you have hot water and cold beer. I love that contrast. But then I thought, geez, I'd like a dart while I'm having a shower at the same time. So I made a little stick-on thing there, and I stuck the lit ciggy in the filter thing that you held onto. Then I had a clear plastic tube coming into the shower.
For a funnel.
Yeah, like just a tube.
Just a tube.
And so I was in the water, and I could have a beer and a ciggy while I was having a shower.
So you could smoke.
Yes, the ciggy was above the rose.
Yeah. How long did it take for that to turn into a bong, Scotty?
How long before the house
No, you know what? I was never a drug taker. I was never a smoker of drugs, anything like that. I did like the darts and the beers, though.
Scotty, you enjoyed being down at Phillip Island?
Yeah, it was good. A little bit Alcatraz-y towards the end, you know. Yeah. I was sewing my raincoat together to try and float off, but...
So these houses, is the idea that they're holiday houses that people are buying, or are they buying them?
It was an old resort with cabins on it, and we built houses over the top of two of the cabins to make one big house, and then we did that 4 times. And then we had a manager's house, which is 2 stories.
Yeah, right.
So the Hemsworth family, they're all from Phillip Island. When I was over there one time, I went to there's that, what do you call it? It's not the animal farm, but... you mean the penguins? Or no? There's a zoo-y type thing. Yes. And we went in there, and I've told this story a few times. This emu had taken a liking to my wife, so every time we were around, it's just chasing her out of the building the whole time. It was just absolutely
Anyway, it took her as a lover, and they've been together now for 5 years.
So there's some great houses there. That whole area's exploded over the last few years.
I believe the Hemsworth have built a compound there.
Have they?
Apparently. Someone told me this, Shell Craft told me this the other day, that they've built some big house that's into the mountain at Phillip Island.
Wow.
Hidden away a bit.
Isn't that amazing? You know what?
Yeah. Compound money.
Celebrities, bikies.
Yes.
They do.
Compound.
Because the surf all around Phillip Island's amazing.
Yeah.
Mate, and I didn't know this. Obviously, the King George Whiting, the fishing, because I'm a keen fisherman, they're everywhere. They've got the penguins, but the surf. So we did a little bit of a challenge with the local surf joint, which is called Island Boards. Yeah. And there's a couple of pro surfers that have retired that are in there. And he said he's been living here for 40 years and there's never been a day without surf.
Yeah, wow.
Because it's an island, right? You go straight.
Yes.
So you go that side, you go that side.
It's the other.
It's unreal.
The thing about Phillip Island is I've been there. It is a bit out of Melbourne. It's a long way to the shops when they just have to duck down and buy a side table.
A little bit of logistics with that. You had to have all your deliveries in line. If you forgot something, you were stuffed. It was 2 hours there, 2 hours back. And that 4 hours on the block is like a week.
Yeah,
you can't lose 4 hours. So that was real.
Planning was everything.
Planning was everything.
Hey, talk to us about the WA couple. We usually are really proud about the WA couple, but at the moment it's not looking good for us, and I feel ashamed for our state.
No, don't be ashamed.
Because we're not whingers.
No.
Jesse and Paige is who we're talking about.
Look, the first week of the block is a pressure cooker. It's hard to get your head around what's going on.
Well, we know what happens.
They've got a little bit of, struggle this week in the first week, and I think that, they'll get there. I
we know
coach
they
them.
leave, Scotty.
We know
they leave.
No, that's impossible.
Everybody knows they leave. Scotty?
I don't know that.
You're not looking at Natalie when you're talking.
No, don't look
You're
at
looking
me.
down at a stapler or a phone or something.
I've knocked something over. I'm nervously twitching with office equipment.
Well, even your own promos are saying somebody leaves, and the hot rumour is it's
Well, the
them.
interesting thing is you never know how many people leave.
Oh, okay, right. But we know that two of them are Jesse and Paige.
No, well, that's not confirmed.
No, I know, no, but we do know it, though.
No, you don't. See?
That's
you,
right.
You tried to trap me.
What do I know? I don't know anything.
Hey, Scotty, are you on break after doing this promo stuff?
No, because I've got voiceovers to do, guys, which is my... I've talked about this before. It goes for 3 months, and it's... I've got to narrate 56 episodes.
Yeah.
And you shoot me now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Hey, Scotty, I want to know... at the moment... I've gone through probably 4 years of next door to my place building, right? So they split up a block.
Oh, either side of you.
Yeah,
I remember last time.
Yeah.
It's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, dude, it's still going. So it's just about wrapping up, right? Anyway, I had a problem with one of my...
You said you didn't whinge. Look, he's whinging all the time.
No.
You do the same whinge 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I understand.
But apart from that,
I understand when our place got built, it annoyed other people as well, you know. But anyway, so right towards the end, anyway, I had something happening with one of my lights, an electrical issue in my house the other day, and they were having a bit of a tradie sort of get together next door, I think celebrating the fact that they're about to finish the job. I was that close to just yelling out the side of the balcony, hey, can one of you come up and do a cashy? What are tradies? Is that good for a trade? If I was to do that, are tradies open to that?
Yes.
I go great.
So as long as they're not walking off the site that they're actively working on to do it, or
well, no, because you're working for someone else at that point. But after 4 o'clock or something, come upstairs
after
for a cashy.
literally
100%. Are you talking about the electrical thing now?
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
There's a hole here. I don't need a patch.
Now, Scotty, in the last few series, there's been a couple of teams have struggled to sell their houses, right?
Yeah.
What's the issue there? Is it that the reserves are too high? Or
No, not at all.
Then how come?
Well, I mean, they can't be too high because some people made $1 million. And
they did.
Right, so in fact, they're too low.
Yeah, that inequity, though, is tough, isn't it?
I tell you what, the block is about getting your planets aligned, and I say this to them every single year. You got to build a house with an emotional connection. If you've got 5 houses in a row, and someone walks in and go, I don't know what it is about this joint. We've all done that when we're renting a house or buying a house. You look at it and go, I don't like this joint. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But you go to another house and you go, I love this joint. I love the feel of it, the smell of it, or what have you.
Yeah.
If you don't create that emotional connection, the buyer just goes next door when you've got 5 in a row.
Do you think part of the emotional connection now is the people that are building it? So
probably a little bit.
Because
I don't know, when people are spending millions and millions of dollars, Channel 9 and that doesn't come into it. All the contestants. I don't think that comes.
But it seemed that last time it was the whingers that didn't sell, the perceived whingers from the way it was shown to us.
Yep.
But it was the ones that complained the most, or the ones who were least likeable were the ones that didn't sell.
Yes.
So is there part of that now?
I think that maybe the way they conducted themselves maybe rubbed off onto the house.
Yeah.
But then again,
for the emotional connection.
Yeah. I'd buy an asshole's house. Sean, I've been offering you some money for a while now.
I'm going to get you sooner or later, though. Don't worry. If you're renovating the bathroom.
But, I think it all comes down to design. It comes down to the emotional connection and all that sort of thing. But more importantly, real estate agents and auctioneers. Like in one of those auctions last year, the auctioneer mucked it up.
Yeah.
And caused.
I remember
then it's make or break, isn't it? Yeah.
And he, they're nervous, I suppose, there's television and stuff like that. But he said that let's kick this off at 2.9.
Yeah.
And all the other houses have gone for 4.
Yeah.
And then, so the people in the room go,
oh, wow.
2.9?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to stop bidding when I think it's not a bargain anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he got to 3.1, which was the reserve.
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead of saying, that house has gone for 4 million, let's kick this off at 3.5.
Yeah.
And you're getting a bargain.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing right now that we are living in a world, Scotty, where here we're a lot less we're paying for houses, but like that you can buy a duplex now can cost you $900,000.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it's insane, mate. And I was just talking to the lovely Bailey, who's looking after me from Channel
She's
9.
amazing.
Bailey
Who
Howell.
used to work here, I
Yeah,
believe.
she did.
Yeah, she
Here
did.
she is. She's in the studio,
got fired for
giggling away.
stealing.
She's moved on to great successes. She drives a Beamer.
We just
True
talked
story.
about we just talked about that. But we were just talking about my very first house I bought in Sydney. My wife and I was $200,000.
Yeah.
And it's just an old terrace,
Yeah.
which I renovated, and it's the same renovation that's there now because I went and had a look at it recently, and it's for sale at the moment for $2.5 million.
That's amazing,
How much
isn't
did
it?
you sell it for?
I sold it for $510.
Yeah, and you would have thought
I
I've made some coin.
Yeah, 7 years. And
Yeah.
But
insane.
here's the thing. My wife was a school teacher on about $50,000 a year, so $60,000 a year, and we were young. And my kids are in their late 20s, and they're trying to buy a house in Sydney, right? So they're buying that same house. It's $2.5 million, and my kids' wages are about $60,000.
Yes.
So
They haven't gone up.
It's 30 years later.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The houses are worth 2.5, and the wages have
Yeah,
changed.
the houses are 10 times the price, and the wages are about 1.5 times.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's probably not the wages' fault. Maybe
Yeah.
it's the real estate's fault. I don't know. It's Sydney.
I mean, it's it's.
I blame the
supply and demand,
politicians.
but
Of course we do.
Yeah. Anyway,
For everything.
let's not get stuck into that because we're a real political show.
Once we get started, we can't stop.
That's right.
Well, we are looking forward to seeing a lot of penguins.
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
They taste magnificent on the spit.
Yeah, it's great.
No.
It's got a capsicum in between. Onion,
I like
capsicum,
a dolphin, but it's a bit
penguin,
squeaky.
Lemon. That's right. Bit of lemon. And when they're on the spit, all the fat comes out.
Easy.
The block is
Absolutely.
back Sunday, 7 o'clock, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays at 7:30 on Channel 9. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for coming back,
Thanks,
Scotty
Scotty.
Cam.
And just for the record, I've never eaten a penguin.
No, he hasn't. He's grilled
I
one,
love
but he
penguins.
serves it to people, but he doesn't take because he's on diet.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We feel like we have talked a
We
lot
have
today.
done the most work anyone's ever
So many
done
interviews.
in 2024.
Big
We
interviews.
deserve tomorrow off.
That's a great point. But
Well,
we're
good
not.
sure,
We'll be
because
here.
why? Because no one works
Works
harder.
harder.
We've
We've
checked.
But the Volk's coming in, so we can't.
Well, we can. Okay, well, let's take out the first couple of hours until the Vault comes in.
Okay,
And then we'll get a photo with him and, talk.
What about
Like,
Leanne
but-
Rhymes, though? You've been begging to talk to Leanne Rhymes for a
Can't
long
fight the
time.
moonlight.
Oh, Sean,
Can't
you're going to
fight
have
it.
to fight the moonlight. You're going to succumb to the moonlight.
A cage
Sorry,
fight
can
with
I
the
just say with
moonlight.
Leanne Rhymes and being a judge on The Voice,
Don't.
has she done much else?
Why do you get things that I can play to them when I'm talking to them? So
No, you're
tomorrow
not.
I will.
No, you're not.
You do not speak ill of Leanne Rhymes and expect me to sit here and be silent about it. I'm
She's
a
had
gay,
2 songs.
I'm a gay man.
And now she's a judge on the show.
will
Like,
not
get your shit
stand
together
for it,
But
herself.
I mean, she's sitting next to Kate Miller-Heidke.
What's the go there?
Oh my God!
Was it 'cause we know
Harry,
there's
can you
Australian
please
judge
just
stuff?
grab all this stuff where he's just like mouthing off about everyone?
Got
No
anything
one-
bad to say
no.
about Jeremy McGovern? Because he's in tomorrow
No, but
too.
this is again. Yesterday,
What?
you arsehole. And you know who I sounded like then? Brian Morris, didn't I? I sounded like Brian.
You sounded
And I know
exactly
how he
like that.
feels because you got me.
No. You know what? Why do you be like me? Nothing that comes out of my mouth is horrendous.
Hey, catch up on the daily podcast today because the full chat that we had with our Ariane Titmus, it's so great.
She's great.
She's awesome,
okay.
golden girl. Hello, Ross.
Hi, Ross.
Leanne Rhymes, all right, 2014 to present. She had a reality TV show.
She did.
Leanne and Eddie.
Yes.
She
Leanne and
did
Eddie.
3 Christmas extended plays. Maybe that's albums or something.
Yes.
That's when you're in desperation.
She signed with something, blah, 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 blah.
What else?
That's about it.
All right.
So
All right, Harry, can you please grab all this and have it ready to play Leanne Rhymes
You're not
tomorrow?
playing it, mate.
We are.
You're not playing
we
it.
We are.
No.
We live in the world of truth and honour and the American way.
Righto, Trumpy.
Make Nova great again.
Yes.
I'll delete it all if you give me
No.
your grand final ticket.
Shit, Harry. Oh,
Mate, how many times do you drop it?
Harry, I think we've got a deal.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.